bales we've made. Although really, there is not another bale to make here. So, oops, we could look. Okay, 73 bales in total. 5 times 73 is 350,000 litres of whole crop silage. And a bit more. Probably about 400,000. I'm more than happy with that. Baler is done with. So, time to feed the cows. And then I think it might be time to feed me. There. Okay. Drop that by the washer. Back in Farm Sim 19, a Valtra A could pull this thing fully loaded. I don't think that's a thing anymore. I need to get some more water. I need to clean the baler. I need to do lots of things. Okay, let's do that. Missed a couple of bits of grass, but grand scheme, not so much of an issue. You can hear the tractor working to haul this, even with the power that we have. Hills are very, very draining on available horsepower. They always have been. Our starting tractor on Lawfolds was a Class Axion 930, which had about 380 horsepower, 390 horsepower. And we used all of that for seeding and cultivating. Though we had a harrow, not a cultivator. It wasn't dividing cultivators into harrows and power harrows and everything else wasn't a thing back in Farm Sim 19. But still, it could adequately pull stuff where things that were 200 horsepower and should have been able to work the equipment, just hills. Well, an issue. Okay, we are fent. Almost full on the harvester. Don't think it's going to make the end of that row, which is problem. Although it's going to be close to the John Deere, so we'll be able to drive to the truck rather than drive the truck to the harvester. Okay, it's full. What am I doing here? 18. I need more. Okay, work it off, back it up, come on, back it up, back it up, yes. turn the blinking light off again. Okay, so what's the plan now? We're going to set this off on the worker again. We'll continue doing the harvest. Is it going to turn enough? No, it's not. And of course, as usual on a worker, I'm going to have to do both ends of the field. And I'm not sure how well that corner's going to work out either. You're good. Go, worker. Okay, back to the doits. Let's. What the heck? That was a little bit strange. I guess do not leave the bale collector down when you do this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, whatever. I'll get that one. And then these 3, and we'll be good. So again, conditioned grass is good for grazing. That's what the cows are eating from that pasture. So what we're going to do is emulate that by throwing half of these bales in there. It's going to decrease the amount of money we make at the end of the year, but it is going to make it fairly safe that we won't run out of food for the cows. I'll reverse this into the doorway, but it is actually a problem to go much further into the shed. Okay. Actually, good. I can probably reverse a little bit now. And then I'm going to sit on the brakes. And that is a thing. Okay, so the rest of the bales need to be collected, but it's not important. Well, it is kind of. How's the harvester's doing fine. I'm going to check the food level on the cows, because that should now be, we're up to 306.26. So cows are happy. They have food. We filled up everything. So yes, that worked. I do wish they'd start producing milk. That's 22 months. That's 21 months. I don't know what the deal with the milk is. It's a little bit of a worry because we are kind of relying on milk for general farm income over time. And while we've overloaded the dairy, there's no harm in selling just the basic milk without converting it into stuff. Unfortunately, the deal with the dairy is it has one production line. So if you produce all the things, it divides the things between that one production line. The grain mill will produce everything because it has a production line for wheat, one for barley, one for oats. So it doesn't reduce production. In actual fact, you can increase production in the grain mill by growing all of the crops, not just one or two of them. Squeak. Okay. About. Okay. So yeah, basically going to collect up all of these bales. I'll take them down to the yard, but I'm not going to be worried too much about getting them unloaded immediately. I could do. It's not going to be a full trailer load. There's 2 down there, there's 4 down here, so 14. Shoveling snow time. So we do have an odd number, but it's just the way it is. Okay, that I think is all of the bales on the field, so we'll count that as done. Oh. That is a serious amount of manure we've been collecting. Still. Push these into the silo just a little way. I mustn't block up too much of the entrance because we're going to have to load them into the wrapper, and so something needs to be able to enter from this end, but that looks good. And you have your arm on the right side, so go and empty it. Right side as opposed to the wrong side. Okay, turn the engine off there, we'll go back to there, that's off. We need to pull forward a little bit and we are done with the bale collector for today. Now once the silage bales are fermented, or the whole crop silage is fermented, I will need to go and pull those off and we'll dump those straight into the shed where the cows are, where the cow feeding robot is. I think for right now. We're also going to need some more mineral feed. The cow robot has 2,000 litres, but it's going to be out of that as soon as we drop the first batch of silage into the tank. Still, push that back. And beautiful. Okay, drop that off. So, done with that tractor. We could probably hitch it back up to the baler in preparation for cleaning everything. Turn that off. In actual fact, I will clean everything. So, that's all done. That's all done. And that's all done. Okay, what are you up to? You're up to 83%. Harvesters run off back that way. I'm gonna think when the harvester gets to the other end of the field, there's gonna be enough to top off this trailer. So we'll take a look at that opportunity. As I said, there's bits here that are going to need to be cleaned up. What the heck? Why is there greenness? Looks like there's been some canola planted in the grass. No, it's just very, very close. Okay. Optical illusion. So, well, that's the thing. The harvester will come back down the field, but it might detect that corner as the turnaround point, so it finishes up to the end and then reverses back halfway. Either way, I probably want to catch it when it gets to this end of the field so I can do that headland without having to come back for it. We do 28. I am driving this manually rather than with cruise control, so now we don't own the oil mill. I don't really intend to buy the oil mill. I kind of like having the canola as an instant income crop. I haven't really done any tests with how long does it take for the oil mill to process all the canola either. Are you going to exceed weight, or is this going to be a good thing? 28. Oh. 98. I guess that's gonna be all of it. Oh, just made it. Nice. Okay. So, 70 old crop silage bales, a full trailer of canola, some barley, a couple of trailers of oats, not full but close. I think today has been quite a bit of a success. Obviously think I'm going to park this here. Come back to it later because I need to. Oh, this is, yeah. Worker's going to have a few issues coming along here. Okay, I'm not going to park that there. We'll run this down to the other farm, I hope. I don't know if I'm going to make it. Oh. I mean, this is 430, 450 horsepower. It's struggling with this underload. And you're only talking 30,780. Whoops, I did that wrong. Okay, still have time. Did it again. Roll back that way. So, I think, as long as I don't mess up again, we should have enough time to deliver this. Get it started tipping and we can bounce over to the harvester and deal with that. But each year as we're making more money from the grains, it's going to be easier to expand the farm. Come on. You can do this. Go forwards. There we go. Okay, back to the harvester. Harvester, you need to... Well, the worker went home, so fine. Actually timed really nicely. I'll grab this bit. Then I can set the worker off on that messy piece at the top. Now the thing is with buying, even if I thought about buying that field, is it's going to affect our environmental score quite adversely. What I should be able to do now is actually take a look at how much we've ended up with. Actually not a good yield from this end. Interesting. Oh. Okay. So the map actually gives us a house at this end of the field, which we demolished. So you can go off down there, and I'm going to have a look and see how much that field actually costs. It's squarer, but this is longer. I think, well, we can find out. Farmland. That field is 3.75 hectares. That is 3.76. It's about the same. It's got a good yield on it. But like I said, you go to here. Soil types. There we go. Now it'll give us the score. So we've still got a score of 99 on this field. This field, however, sucks for something. Sucks for nitrogen. We did not put the best? Okay, that's still good. That's being eaten by cows. That hasn't been harvested yet. That was harvested. So when we plant it, we've got to line that one. That's good. That hasn't been done yet. This is all fine. So What did I screw up here? Oops. The nitrogen is perfect. I should have a good yield on this field, but it doesn't seem to have happened. It's kind of disturbing, I guess. Anyway, we'll get this finished off. So next week, I will probably be getting ready to start harvesting that canola field over there. We will do lots of other things. We've got to lime the oat field. We have to spread manure on the oat field. We have to mulch and do all the things on this field. So we've got quite a lot of prep work to do over the next couple of days. I probably won't do contracts on July 1 just because we've used up half the day already. We could get a lot more by doing contracts on day 2. Back up a little bit. So yeah, I'm thinking this has been quite a successful day. Obviously first day of harvest, and it's still got more time to go. So we'll be harvesting this afternoon. If we're lucky, I will check before we depart. Get this thing turned around. Okay, then we'll take a quick look at the store sale. I don't think we'll find anything useful here. No, nothing's been updated. Baler was... How much was the baler to buy? 89,000. And the fertilizer spreader is quite cheap, 47. I think I'm going to purchase that anyway. That now allows me to edit the spreader, so we can set to 14,000 litres. Spreaders. I can now take that and put a full extension on it so that it's 14,000 litres. I guess that's interesting. I'm not sure what we've done there then. That's 14,000 with a thing on the top. But I can now change the wheels so we can go narrow wheels so we don't destroy crops in it. That's weird. Fertilizer spreader, 14,000, but it doesn't have a top on it. Yeah, well, whatever. Anyway, so we've got stuff to do, but right now I need to eat. Everybody else probably has to eat too. So I'm going to wish you all a good week, and we'll be back next week on Maypole Farm with the other half of July's harvest. Well, not half, but the rest of July's harvest plus a little bit of field work. So I will see you then. In the meantime, have fun. I'm out of here.